Yes, welcome one, welcome all, welcome to another exciting game playthrough here. I am Bridger, and we are today playing some Endless Space 2. Now, I did play this a little bit a while ago, but it has recently had the second pseudo-major expansion. The first one was the addition of the Vaulters as a playable race, and I think it's gotten a number of tweaks and small feature improvements and things here and there. But the Supremacy added the Hisso, and also Behemoths as a new ship class. So that's the newest thing that we're looking and playing through with right now. Today we'll be playing with the Vodyani, because I haven't played with them yet, and I'm really interested in seeing how they play around. I'm using two mods, Grey Behemoths and Hero Ships and Ship Roll Icons. These are graphical only. It doesn't change the gameplay at all. But Ship Roll Icons makes it easier to tell what the ship types are when you're selecting them from the menu in the ship creation wing, I believe, and the Grey Behemoths just makes the ships look a little nicer, I think. All right, so here we are. We're going to have to pick the correct people here. So the Vodyani are a very interesting faction, and we'll take a little tour of them once we actually get into the game. But for now, let's check out how we're going to set the game up. Standard sort of game setup, I'm going to use 2 times animation speed because I find that to be sort of necessary. We're just going to leave everything at pretty much random here. We're turning off score victory, but we'll leave all the other victory types on. I don't know that score victory is ever really going to happen in a normal game. Like, isn't one of these other things going to happen before the score victory happens? I don't know, but we'll just turn the score off. We'll leave everything else gone. And this is sort of an important one. We're leaving everything mostly on normal here. In fact, I think we're leaving everything on normal and standard. And leaving the constellations, etc., etc. We're going to go hard random with galaxy shape and see what happens. So with that, let's go. Well, I had assumed we'd go right into the intro video here, but apparently my computer's taking longer to load than normal. But I do really like these intro videos.
We once had a homeworld, but we were poor caretakers. Had we not discovered the virtual relics, our tale would have ended there. By their grace, we were elevated, and we strive to serve their memory. Yet, in our moment of exaltation, a false prophet arose. The heretics summoned ancient demons and corrupted the faithful. But we refuse his lies and reject his accusations. We will see the heretic drown in his blasphemies. He will not break our will and bring ruin on our church. Only then can we shed our mortal cloth and rise endless.
Hell yeah. I love these intros. They really get you into the spirit of the faction that you're playing as. So, couple of things. Outcast says, unpopular opinion, they really hyped the pop system for this game. I found it annoying because did things like adding alien pops to your homeworld without an option to refuse them. That is true, and one of the things I find a little bit annoying is the micromanagement that might be involved in the having multiple types of pops. There's a good news, though. There are 2 different factions for you, Outcast. The Horatio, who eat smaller pops and incorporate them into their main pop. So if you do it right, then you can wind up just fully eliminating every minor faction that ever gets into your population once it gets to a certain level, and then your main pops basically absorb that DNA and get better. Or the Vodyani, who are literally forbidden from having any other pops as part of their population. If it ever happens, they'll immediately be destroyed. So, we're playing the correct faction for you today. Oldu the pup is good. She's been a little bit barky, but has settled down apparently right in time for the show, so that's great. All right, so let's take a quick look at the Vodyani. What's their whole deal? We've got the hero. We'll get back to him in a second.
The violent rebellion of the heretic, though long ago, left scars that have only recently healed. Now as you once more look outward, you hear reports of star systems full of wealth, alien populations rich with essence, and endless ruins to explore.
Yeah. So how's the volume on this? Is this an okay volume for you guys? Let me know. So
is your North Star that
shut up. So the thing about the Vodyani is they sort of arose into this enlightened form by using technology which was not their own, which you could argue means that maybe they advanced faster than they should have, but as a result, they think that they are the sort of preeminent ultimate form of life in the galaxy. Like, everybody should be like them. They're like these energy beings now in these clothing things. And what's more is I was reading that inside, like, the clothing themselves is controlled by the church, so like your actions are monitored and controlled, and if you ever do something heretical, like the clothing that encases your body, like, will march you over to the church for reprimand or something to that effect. So that's interesting. They've got this system where they don't colonize planets normally. Instead, they have these great arcs that can move from system to system, and whatever system they're on, their arc has a certain number of population, and it starts with a cap at 3. You can't have more than 3 pops on the arc, but when the arc settles down into a system to exploit it, all 3 pops work on every single planet at the same time. So if you have a system with 5 planets, those 3 pops turn into 15 in terms of output. And they all output an additional 4 of food, industry, dust, and science. Every single pop is +4 to all those things, but they cut your food income in half. So they all it's very difficult to grow with them, but you only need to grow a few pops in order to get a big advantage. So that's their sort of unique thing. Of course, building a second arc so you can have more than one system takes a long time and requires not just industry or anything like that, but also this essence stuff. So we're going to take a look at that very soon. They also have fast travelers. They move faster. They fight better on their infantry. Their heroes automatically get higher levels of experience over time, and they have lower dust incomes. So we definitely want to get the upgrade that allows us to start acquiring new heroes fairly early. That's going to be something we want. And they're happier as they get modernized, as they approach their utopian ideal. They also start with a couple of options here that they can build. So, let us begin. We're going to start, I think, by putting our hero as governor of the system. Sometimes you want your hero as with your ships at the beginning so that they can help explore faster. But I think in general, that's probably not going to be the case here. So the other thing we want is they start on a tundra world, because their home world was like destroyed and went in some kind of a bit of an ice age here, apparently. So their home world's not great for anything but science. And so what we need to do, well, it's okay for food, I guess. What we need to do then is research some of these other planet types. It looks like Savannah will probably be one of the early ones, but Ice and Arctic might also. That's really good science in our home world here. So we're gonna want to take advantage of that. So remember, our arc has a maximum of 3 pops, and it works every planet that we have access to, but we don't have the research for these other ones. All right, and what does our actual hero do? He's +10 influence on a system and +5% damage when he's on a fleet. That's what he's got so far. All right, and it's going to take a very, very long time to grow a new pop at the current rate. That's why this drone network is going to be so helpful. But we're going to probably want to find some other types of food income as well. So here's our ship designs. The Ark produces some of this essence. We need 1,200 to build a new Ark ship, or population. Like, this is another way you can grow your population. You don't have to just use the food. You can use this essence. And the essence is essentially biological material harvested from other people, or like you converting the beings into new versions of the Vodyani. So they're kind of like the Borg a little bit in that sense. So here is, oh wow, yeah. So the Ark actually has quite a bit of firepower in it at the beginning of the game. The role of the ship is to protect the Vodyani faithful. It costs 1,200 essence. And here's the thing. You can put some special things on this. Like, all must provide gives you 10 essence. That's where I'm getting this current essence. It is a support module that can only go on arcs, I believe. So the other one here, all must study, gives you bonus 10. So we got all these different arc things that we can get. We can give industry or essence. Oh, tribute essence income and growth absorbed. So this, I believe, what that means is it will absorb 5 more food from the system, but provide 13 essence, which is better than the 10 here. So if you got enough food, you can upgrade to draw essence instead of all must provide. So ideally what we want to do is put some more of the essence things on this ship. And in fact, if this is going to be our homeworld, we don't care about that, do we? But the upgrade is going to cost way more than we can afford here, I think. So let's look to doing that when we get the chance. The actual upgrade costs 585. So maybe we go back and adjust that a little bit so it's not quite so far. If we put this back on here, theoretically, that's not quite as different anymore. Yeah, 405, just to add the extra 10 essence a turn. Okay, so that is important to get started. And what do we have here for... We have deciduous trees. +2 dust and +1 happiness. So yeah, we want that savanna. It's also got rich soil. That savanna would be very helpful in a lot of ways. So maybe that's one of the things we look to doing early. Savanna is here. That's snow, steppe. We already got tundra. There's savanna. And that also unlocks warp drive and some other things for us. So, consider other options here. That would be an extra 10, which is reduced by half, so that's actually an extra 5 food on our planet. This could go on our capital, just to help us grow that arc a little bit at the beginning. I don't know. The question is, have we run out of things to build here already? Alms for essence. You can basically sacrifice your dust income to convert to more essence. And then this can be built when you have enough essence and you want to build a pop. I think that savanna is probably a good thing to beeline for right at the beginning. Alright, then we've got a scout ship, the Wheel. And we've also got a leecher ship. We'll send them in 2 different directions here. Now, what kind of... oh, we've got a weird collapsing, converting galaxy setup here. Now, the leecher is something, if you put that around somebody else's system, it'll provide you essence by, like, stealing their food. Basically, they're abducting enemies, and that's just how it goes. By the way, I'm using a hotkey script here, an auto hotkey script, that allows me to hit the 2 buttons above the end turn key with hotkeys. So if you see my mouse like zoom over there, that's because I'm hitting a hotkey that'll hit those buttons for me. Because I find those very important, and you can't bind a key to these things, and I still don't understand how that's possible. Now, hey ho, Virgo, with 2 systems we can already... You know, I think we might... Okay, a Terran and a Boreal planet. This one's also got deciduous trees, and we would exploit both titanium and Hyperium. I'm sorry. The thing about that is, like, I want it. That's very good. That'll make a great second system. But it's only got 4 planets, so we'd like to have more. But let's keep going and keep looking. How's the Twitch stream going? I didn't see anybody say anything in there. Are you okay? Are you okay over there? It is like a figure 8 galaxy. It's actually 2 galaxies like colliding, which is what's happening here. So you have some pieces over here and then a bunch of stars in this center area. Interestingly enough, we don't have access to them. I should probably have launched a probe over that way. There's got to be some stars over here. So if I hit this, boom. Oh, we found another star system with stuff that we can already inhabit. There's a small Terran. And we've got a lot of deciduous trees in our area. What do the deciduous trees provide for us? They provide dust. Plus 60 dust on a system if you make them into a system development upgrade. Now, the other thing somebody pointed out is you can boosting the chance of it being selected when a new population emerges. I don't know that that matters. Doubling its population effects on planets. Whoa, wait a minute. Doubling its population effects on planets? Doubling? Are you... Okay, because their effects on planets are crazy strong, except for this big penalty to food, right? Because they don't grow new pops the normal way. They convert existing peoples. So that's why they have that major penalty. So the Leecher is going to head out still looking for a minor civilization would be great. And then eventually a major civilization would also be good. I mean, I don't think the Vodyani are suited for a cultural victory. They're all about just absorbing other peoples and turning them into more Vodyani. Wow, we've got 3 fantastic. We have to maximize our essence production ASAP. And what do we get here? This is a solar nebula that gives 50 dust if you get it inside of your star system. Okay, next up. Alright, so now I'm not sure where to go with this, so we're going to fire off some probes in these directions, and... Oh, okay, well that answers that question. Hey, we found a minor civilization. Alright, we need to turn our Leecher around and send them over there. Oh, we can't give it orders until it reaches its other position. I mean, I don't know if leeching from them would make them unhappy. But let's just start increasing their whole thing with us here. Remember, when we get to about 400 dust, we want to maximize our essence output from our main arc. Wow, we found a lot of planets. So far, no 5-planet systems, which is a bit disappointing. But what do we got here? A gas planet, which is not great because it's going to take a long time to... Ooh, a large boreal. Now, the size of planets isn't super important yet because you only have a maximum of 3 pops on your arc. And what that means is we need... to increase our system development. That will increase the number of people that we can have on our arc. Now... Oh. Our wheel can also harvest essence. I didn't notice it had the same thing on it. So let's look at the quick difference between the Leecher. So the bonus of the Leecher is it's fast. And, it has a lot of these on it, so that could provide us with a lot of essence, because I think the wheel only has 1 of those. Yeah. So why don't we just leave the wheel here, absorbing essence until we get our Leecher over there? Certainly that's not going to make these guys on the atoll very happy, because it's going to lower their food output. And apparently it does counteract our praise. Oh, you see the little effect, actually, because we're sucking up their essence there. There is a happiness thing for expanding too much, but I mean, you gotta have that. Otherwise, expansion is literally always the best thing you should do, and there's no strategic thinking to be had. Everybody has these mods, or they want to remove or reduce expansion penalties in all these games. I mean, Civ, it was the same thing, like, oh, I want to reduce the maintenance cost in Civ 4 for each additional city, or I want to reduce the happiness penalty for... Why? Why do you want to reduce the strategic space to expand, only expand, and never do anything else but expand? That is just boring. Anyway, there is a penalty to expanding, but I would need to get 7 arcs before I start hitting that penalty. So by that time, theoretically, I'll have researched the technology that allows me to get at least 1 other system. I want to say it's this one here, plus 2 systems with the culture thing there. Plus, we are a federation, which gives us an additional system before colonization penalties already. Plus 1 system per hero. Oh, so the more heroes we have, the more systems we can sustain. I wonder if that's a Vodyani thing or if that's everybody. That's how they all work. I'm not sure. I think I want Vernan to have an arc so that we can kind of close off this whole section to us. Brother Ateb was caught gorging on the slaves today. Gorging on the slaves? He shall be forbidden sustenance for 3 days. His suit receptors deactivated. All must obey the laws. It is a great and lonely thing to rule the Vodyani Protectorate, a heavy responsibility that I wear with pride. We have but our faith in our suits, our cloth, which protects and maintains our spirits during our holy efforts to guide the faithful, discipline those who stray, and punish those who preach heresy. And of all those heretics who must be punished, Isyander Shumed, the infidel, is the greatest. Isyander, I like that. He is also my brother. Ah, we've got a brother rivalry situation here. A sibling rivalry situation, rather. He who fomented a rebellion, freed the slaves, stole a ship, and crippled the protectorate for decades. He who discovered the Tabernacle of Lies. The Tabernacle of Lies! God, I love the names they come up with in this. The day will come when all deeds are counted and tallied in the great network that binds us together. And on that day, I say, the infidel will burn. Even if it must be by my own hand, even if he is my brother. So, it's dripping with melodrama. I love it. But that day has not yet come, and by their will, I hope it does not come soon, for we have much to prepare, a system to pacify, a new galaxy to civilize. By civilize, they mean absorb and convert. The ignorant to convert, the infidel to punish. The rigors of faith permit us no rest. My faith burns with a flame of 1,000 suns, and no power in the galaxy will deter me. So the Prestos and Custos will see to the faithful. I must look outward to secure our new home. Those who are here must accept us and learn our ways. Our first step is to deal with those who cannot understand reason, history, and laws. They are pirates, and they shall be dealt with, as will all the brigands and unbelievers. So, we've got a pirate fleet, which, wow, is way over there. That's going to take a little bit to get to, but I am unlocking free movement at least fairly soon. And you know what we're going to need to do is make some fighter craft that can do it out of our... we found a collapsing star. Out of our scout ship. Okay. Moving on to the next turn. Gain enough experience to reach level 2. Okay, so what do we want? We want dust, I think. Is dust an option? Oh, food is also an option. Plus 1 per hero level on system. That would be a total of 12 on the system. Other options, production and food. That's not super great at the moment, but it could get better. Production per hot. We don't have any hot on the home system. So I think the food is the first step. And then maybe we'll bump this up a couple of when that becomes more relevant. So now let's take a quick look at our home system and its growth potential. It's still way out there. How much do we need? Why? Let's see. We need 1,800 to grow. That's an insanely high number. So that's, I guess we basically have to use the essence to grow using the holy proliferation thing. We're still not quite there. Alright. But we need more dust to convert our arc to produce more essence faster. Oh, wait a minute. There are 2 different pirate fleets. One is close and one is far. Okay. Well, that's going to make things a little easier. We'll see to that after we finish getting these 2 things unlocked. Why do your people get upset about expansion? Well, I think it's because that means there's less stuff to go around, is kind of the idea, or less attention being paid directly, because as the size of the empire grows, any individual voice is reduced, in a sense. So it becomes harder to give everybody everything they want because the empire becomes more diverse. That's how I rationalize it anyway. Hello, Sirius J. This is Endless Space 2. Still, you know what? I'm going to double check my Twitch chat here because I'm not seeing anybody say anything, and that's unusual usually. There's somebody in there at least saying one thing, so I have, I think, fixed it. Somebody in the Twitch chat say hey. Let me know if that's working. All right. Oh, words in private. Your soul hero says something has awakened. The Academy has registered missions that you do not recognize. So there's this behemoth ship that you can see, like, trapped in this planet here. They found this artifact. Endless technology is safest when it's in your hands, not someone else's. So the idea is you want to unlock a bunch of technologies in the military quadrant. If you unlock the most, you get extra, whatever that is, Red Sang? Eden Essence. Oh, Red Sang looks slightly different. So everybody's going to get behemoths once this mission is complete. So everybody collectively has to get 17. Ah, here we go. Mediterranean is colonizable now, but we know that doesn't really help us, does it? Too bad our leecher went down the wrong path here.
In the name of the Hisho Nation and Donatsi the Sun God, I greet you.
These guys are interesting. They're like a mashup of the Aztecs and samurai, like Japanese samurai. It's super cool. So we know those guys came from over here somewhere. So we might send our scout over there to maybe start, like, absorbing their essence too, if we can. I'm guessing only one ship can absorb at a time. I'm also guessing, will the Rookbat guys, will they actually fight me off? I don't think they will. Maybe if I am at, like, low, like, they'll say, okay, yeah, you can leech off of us, but only if you keep us happy. So, yeah, we can leech with both of these ships, and you know what? I kind of think that's what I should do. And maybe build another leech ship. Now, how much did we just lower their food income by? Like, I don't know. Let me just look at this. That one's that. This one says plus 50. Abductions in progress. Tribute maximum income is 50. So the leecher has these things that reduce 5 and give us 13. So if I stop my scout from leeching, what does that do? Yeah, it does reduce it. Let's just keep it leeching then. It seems like we're leeching more food than they have, so I'm probably going to be killing them soon. Their pops are going to go away. But you know, when you need it, you need it. Oh, our capital needs to build something. Let's build another wheel and send it out there. But then also public-private partnerships would be good. This is a per-planet thing, so it doesn't affect... Because the per-pop ones are not going to be great for the Vodyani because they don't have a lot of pops and they don't have a lot of growth at the beginning. But the public-private partnerships is per planet. And it'll be okay once we get Savannah exploited because it'll give us an extra 20 total. Well, 30 if you include the Tundra planet there. And infinite supermarkets. Might as well put that in there. Still trying to get to the 400 so we can convert our arc ship to the stronger type. That gives us a little bit more essence per turn. Once we get to 100 essence per turn, we can build one of those arcs every 12 turns if we want, which is a pretty good clip. Ah, rumor for the Academy. Thing is, we don't really... You know what? I'm gonna turn that wheel off, actually. Abandoned ship on the wheel. Let us actually look at the wheel design and update it to the way we want. This wheel's actually pretty slow, isn't it? I think I would rather have it actually be an exploration ship. We'll build leechers when we want to build leechers, you know what I mean? Let's make this an actual exploration ship. To that end, why do we have guns? I don't like... Oh, those are only guns? Ugh. Well, this is an actual exploration ship, so I don't care about that, but damn, we could that's not a great exploration ship. It's weak compared to some of the other races' exploration ships, but that's okay. That's fine. So the other thing we want to look at here is we have Arctic and ice. Over here we have Arctic and ice. Over here we have lava, ash, gas. Oh, we have some pirates here. Terran, steppe, snow. So I think after this we want Arctic and ice. That's pretty clear. So there's snow. Ice is way up here, and Arctic is way up here. I wonder why. We can colonize snow before we can colonize Arctic and ice. I guess, you know, it is what it is. But we do want to get to that. So what do we want to get besides that? After we manage to colonize that second planet, is food worth building based on how much food we need to get one pop? I think then we want these two so that our second arc can start exploiting those resources. And then from there we'll move maybe into military so we can deal with these pirates. Because if we just unlock one of these things, we get upgrading... adds another module slot for all arcs. Let's see that. But most importantly, it increases our shielding modules by quite a bit. So just one of these two will fix this stuff. Now this is a technology specific to the shipbound affinity. Military penance. Oh, you create 300 manpower, but it costs you 450 essence. That's why. I'm always a fan of getting impervious bunkers. It's just a nice, easy thing to build on systems that might be... or arcs in this case, I guess, that might be threatened by attack. But I think Big Data Shipyard is where we want to go. That'll give us the initial XP bonus to building new ships. And this isn't terrible. It's good. It's okay for, like, deploying on a planet. All right, so that'll unlock the stronger things, and then we'll see what there is to see from there. Ah, I think we... Oh, our dust income just went way down. How come?
And of harmony, the unfallen greet you.
Hello, giant tree thing. Tree moose. So, can we upgrade this? Yes, we can. There's to 83. Huzzah. Soon.
I assume this is another dishonorable proposal.
So, strong take from the weak. We are the strong. They're threatening us. Are you threatening me? Already found the new faction. What's their mechanic? The Hisho. Their mechanic, I actually haven't played with it, but I know they have their own special resource called Key or K, and they have to build that up in order to do something. I don't know too much about them, I'm sorry. I do plan on exploring them soon. I have the Supremacy update, but they're very, very militaristic. I know that. They're all about conquering stuff. Alright, so we got Warp Movement, and we got Savannah, so now our secondary planet on our capital is being exploited. So if we go back here and look, you can see, yes, we've got the second pop is now working. All right. I think, what would we gain over here? 2 food per, not great. Unlocking other ones of these new ship types, probably good. See, these per pop bonuses aren't nearly as good for us at the beginning. Now, we know that our heroes are very good, so maybe Xenology is what we want to go for, and then new ship types. And from there, I want to beeline straight for Arctic and ice. But we need one more on this tree. Do we want steppes or arid? I don't think we saw any arid, but we did see some steppes. But the other thing to consider is we need some more production. Oh, a new bonus for an arc. We need more science. But this is another per-person bonus we might not care too much about. And what was that resource we wanted? We want to find anything with red sang. Absolutely need the red sang. Oh, you know what I forgot? Here's another way to get essence. They have their own set of special laws. Species stability. With enough support, Divine Edict, backed up by passages of malleable meaning from the Empire's most holy text, can help to pass a most controversial law that only the true race of the Empire be allowed to grow. Lesser races, whatever their breeding habits, are permitted to retain their present numbers through a 1-to-1 offspring fiat. while the original race are encouraged to multiply. So that is the other way we need to get more stuff. It costs us influence, but our hero is producing more than enough to offset the cost of that law. So, that significantly increased our income there. Pirates are becoming more of a problem. I'm a little worried about that.
To anger us.
And so is he. We need to start thinking about building some defensive units, and we're not going to get those other things anytime soon. So let's create a new thing based on our exploration ship, which actually has attack modules. Oh, we want to wait. We want to wait. That's right. We want to wait until after we unlock this over here, which won't be too long from now. I think it will be. Let's put it right at the top of the queue. Remember, if you hit Alt, and when you hold Alt and click on a thing, it'll put it to the top of the queue, whether it's your build queue in your systems or your research queue, which is nice. It keeps the queue intact. Hello, Alex Schmidty. What? Have you guys been playing Dead Cells? It just officially finally came out. It's been in early access, but it's really damn good. Uh-oh. The pirates are coming. I think our arc is going to make short work of them, though. I'm not normally a fan of, like, Metroidvania-type games, but it's such a tight game. Oh, we can't... We need to detach the arc first. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Well, then. I guess that's fine. Ah! We maxed out our stuff. Now we can build a new arc. An arc for the new generation. In fact, let's edit the arc. To give more essence. Now, it also gives a little bit of science, but we could give something else to it instead. Maybe dust. Because I'm a little concerned about my dust output at the moment. So this new arc will have some dust. Yeah, why not? It only takes one turn to build because it doesn't cost production. It costs only essence. All right, there we go. Next time we get enough essence, we're going to increase the number of pops in our first arc, I think. So it's going to take a while for it to get over to Virgo. Ooh, Super Spuds. And our main hero could get more food, but we determined that that didn't really help at all. So at least maybe more production. Because these guys just take an absolute ridiculous amount of time to grow. They don't grow normally. Oh, it finished public-private partnerships too. Fantastic. I mean, the other thing is they consume more food, so it's something we need to be careful of with regards to that. We also need to explore some more, but the pirates are in our way. In both directions, basically. So once we got these two systems being fully exploited, we're going to concentrate entirely on building some military vessels, ending the pirates, and trying to find some red sang out there, because we know how ridiculously strong that can be. It's going to double the effects of our output of our per pop. Wow, our manpower income is super low. We have such little manpower because our food is cut in half. Maybe we do need to build a lot more food. Holy moly. Not quite there. All right, we got that military module. Now we can design a light fighter, which is basically just going to be our exploration ship refitted with some military punch. And I think for them, 24 versus 9, that's a lot stronger, versus 39 from ultra-dense slugs. I think we need to be more effective at range, though, because this thing doesn't have a lot of... anything. And on defense, I always wondered, how come health bonus 136, but it's like you can get so much more effective health, a 420 shield? Why wouldn't you put shields on? Why would you ever put basic reactive plating? I feel like there's got to be a reason, because obviously, yeah, 20% reduction in projectile attacks, but that doesn't change the fact that you're getting, like, 3.5 times more overall health added to your ship. I don't know. And the energy defense is 88. So now this is actually a 44% reduction in energy damage. And instead this would be a 17% reduction in projectile damage. It seems like a no-brainer to me. Because just adding all that extra shielding means that the projectiles won't do that much damage to us. Anyway, that's our new light fighter. And we can create 4 of those and make a little fleet. There we go. Do we need that before or after it? Let's get rid of events. We're still leeching from this poor system. Plus 20 happiness on systems in the Empire, and plus 10% dust because of this supernova that's an inspiration to everyone else. Fantastic. Ah, somebody found the Academy. Unfortunately, we did not do much searching. Or, I guess we found more rumors of it. Appears to be located in one of 3 systems. Okay, so that's what we found out. What exactly is that one? What are those 3 systems? It's one of those 3 systems, which we're not going to be able to get to. So let's leave this one as our primary quest. All right. We've got... Who is this? This is the show. Let's just anchor the arc here. Empire lacks troops to fill your star systems and fleets. Ugh. I wonder why... Oh, because this has 200 star systems, 200 troops for defense. Man, this is... It's really, really... Manpower is very low on this. We need to consider that next time our hero levels up, and maybe considering this too. But there is something that helps convert manpower from food. I don't remember where it is. I thought it was a military system, or maybe it's a food system improvement. Not one of these. There is something that converts more of your food production into manpower production. But, political party to support. Let's keep our official support behind the religious. And it looks like we've got a little bit of industrialists coming with us here. Nope, the pacifists. Okay. Which, this is just like a useless law. The cost to do diplomatic things is reduced. Like, okay, I guess. But that, like, doesn't hold a candle to some of the other things that are on the docket. Uh-oh. Oh, he's leaving. Good job, pirate. You keep on patrolling. We need a couple more of our things. So here's a wheel that we can send out. Let's send him out this way to go and explore. And we're going to get one more wheel at the end of this, I think. And we want holy proliferation to the top, because that will give us a second pop on these systems. We can now, I think, yeah, we can get a system development level, which significantly increased our dust output. No, that's level 3, apparently, of the tech tree. My bad. Yeah, system level 2 upgrade. So we have to get 2 of the upgrades in this wing in order to do that. But that's okay. We'll get to it. Because that increases the number of pops our arcs can have. Remember, that's an important milestone as well for the Vodyani. Hello, Navio. I've actually only played in the past with United Empire, Lumeris, and Horatio. I've never played with the Vodyani. So I'll be playing with the new faction eventually, but I felt I wanted to try these guys out. All right. We've actually...
Feel free to anger us.
We remain on guard.
Feel free also.
Those are always, like, cryptic and hard to really understand what they're trying to say. Gonna increase the pops on Virgo. And then increase the pops on the capital again. Wow, why are we getting so much extra essence? Because we're growing in the number of pops we have, and then we have the law that increases the essence per pop and per system. Aha. Our arc is under attack. What? What? Are you kidding? Kill this bastard. That was probably not the best one, but... Arcs will kill fast. Or not. Like, what are you calculating here? Come on. There it goes. Must have just got stuck. Anyway, our arc is good. Oh, another pirate system, huh? There we go. A draw. Hard target. What did he do? Plus 25% long-range defense bonus on ships. Alright, maybe our arc needs to be close up to do the damage. I don't know. Oh. And another damn pirate ship. Now, the pirates do mostly energy damage here, so we do want power to the shields. Although our ships might not have shields, so maybe that's useless. Oh man, our wheel almost died. Leave our wheel alone! This is the one that is harvesting essence. Alright, we can do one more of these. Oh, holy proliferation costs more every time you get in another type of pop. I see. Let's get to 750 then, shall we? Let's try turtling and see what happens. Hey, we won without taking any losses. Fantastic. Okay, so where's the wheel number 2? Wheel 3, actually, it looks like. All right, so we need to send out some probes and then continue to explore. Oh, I sent the wrong wheel away. Come back! Crap. Your current number of active arcs is listed. Oh, each individual arc also costs more. I see. What do we find? What do we find? There we go. We need some more leechers. Build a leecher. Did I send the leecher that way by mistake too? Son of a bitch. I keep thinking I click on the right one and I'm not. Hello, Mnell. How's it going? Have you... Oh, you missed last weekend. It was free. Or did you mean you bought it and you just haven't played it yet? I think it's definitely worth buying at this point. It is kind of at the point where... Like a Civilization game with its first expansion pack. I'd say that's where the game is right now. And it's very unique, so... And there's quite a decent array of mods. So here's Wheel 3. Send out another probe looking for more star systems off the beaten path. Because they're not always on this main road. You have to send out those probes to really find out what's going on. Aha. Why did we research this? Oh, so that we can get the academy built somewhere to unlock new heroes. Because our heroes are particularly powerful as the Vodyani. So I guess we'll put that where we have the most production, which I think is this home system. Oh boy, we're starving to death now. We're going to need more food. Our hero should be able to provide that very soon. I'm hoping. Man, I think we need to prioritize Xeno-industrial infrastructure before these light fighters. It's going to take us forever to build. This will get us an extra 10, 20, 30 production, so that'll increase our production by, you know, a 50% or so. That's a pretty big boost. Ah, and if we put another pop on our home system, I think we're in trouble with food there. Meanwhile, we don't have room to spare here either. We're going to start losing pop in 32 turns. Ugh. Oh, but the good news, I think, is as soon as we research the ability to... Well, the Arctic planet will give us a little bit of food. Not a lot. Because each individual pop will eat an extra bunch of food. Ugh, okay. We need those food things unlocked. How about we do this? We're just sucking up the essence from this planet. From this system. I'm guessing that's going to mean the Hisho don't like us very much. Stop drawing essence from the Hisho system. The diplomacy system was significantly improved a while ago, where they can make these demands and you can decide how to increase, how to react. Now, I think we can accept this time, only because I don't want to have to deal with the diplomatic pressure. Oh, increased pressure from us. We will not starve. We will not starve just to make them happy. The essence will be harvested. So they react after this, and if we accept it, it ends the diplomatic exchange. But they get a reaction to this, which may affect things. Do we want to make enemies this soon? I don't know. Hello, Terry. Thank you. It looks like a more generic but polished Endless Legend. I don't know if it's more generic. These factions have really interesting flavors to them. They've definitely added a lot more flavor and nuance and sort of narrative to the story than, say, Stellaris does, in my opinion. I think we're not gonna make a big enemy just yet. I wanted to see what happened when we leeched on. We can go back to leeching from Rukbat and whatever that minor faction is here. All right, so we're still back to the situation where, okay, we need one of our light fighters is actually going to get built over here just so we can build them faster. And I wish I could start buying out because we got a lot of dust. Holy moly. We could upgrade our arcs if we want. But that'll give us more dust. This one currently. So the main arc that we have here is currently set to provide a lot of essence and some dust. We could have it produce science and other stuff instead, because at this point, I don't know, I think we need to keep it just the way it is. But this can be upgraded, and it will give us less science, though, because this arc is the one that we started with. Let's leave it. Oh, our hero leveled up, and I missed the opportunity to improve it. So that'll stop the starvation on our planet with our hero here. Somebody else discovered the academy, unfortunately. So here we can increase the food again. There we go. So our capital is no longer starving, but I'm very hesitant to increase the number of pops on it. Instead, I think I'm going to create another arc. But in order to do that, I need to clear out these damn pirates. I would love to get it down here. That's where I want the next arc to go. Alright. What is that? Reclaim arc. I forgot you could reclaim an arc. Alright, and over here, it's a good idea to research, to explore the curiosities in a star system if it's not yours. Because they can only be explored once, I think, by any individual group. And if you explore them, you can get the bonus loot, and your opponent won't get it. Terry, your message was held in review. the YouTube system was like, destroy the pirate scum sounds like spam. Endless Legend is a very high perch. You're right. I think you're right in that Endless Legend probably has a little bit more narrative going on, but they took basically the same kind of system and applied it to a 4X space game, which I'm pretty impressed by. Alright, so the Academy has reached level 2. That's great. We're all for it. And the reason I left this guy here was so that we could explore the other curiosity when his probe recharged. Ooh, an anomaly and a honeycomb scope. Those are great to find. +5 vision range on a system is not to be trifled with. Let's leave him here for one more turn and see, or a couple more turns and see if we can get some more probes sent out. A 5-planet system. It's got tundra and Hyperium and other curiosities. It's got an ice. It's really good for science. Another ice. This is a super science system. It just can't feed itself. Problem. Problem. Can't feed itself. But anytime you see a 5-planet system and you're playing the Vodyani, you're like, that's glorious. That could be 20 pops worth. Easy. Alright. Let's go back and see where we're at here. Okay, so our home system is almost done with the construction of the Xeno-industrial infrastructure so that we can get more production going on there. 50% boost to our production. And we're getting closer to a third arc. It got slowed down because our leech accidentally left. There we go. That's better. Now it's leeching. Now that's what I call leeching Volume 2. We've unlocked some new things. In fact, that means that we don't need to build those crappy light fighters anymore, but we're already building one, so let's finish that little mini group. And now we want to look at... I want to rename these ship designs. I like naming them things... Okay, so the attack class... What's this one going to be? Do we want to make this our long-range attacker and make it a little well-rounded? Yeah, we'll hit a little bit of both. And we'll call this the laser, no, the launch, the leaf class, because it cuts you? I don't know. Something with an L. What do you think, chat? What's good for a long-range ship? Something that starts with L, so it's easy to remember this is a long-range ship. I don't need to draw essence. I think this needs to be able to move faster. There we go. You still think Endless Space 1 is better, huh? I don't know about the music. You might be right on the music. It's been a long time since I've played Endless Space 1 and listened to the music. Alright, I think this is our design, but I need the name. Laser Wolf? Oh, Lancer. Lancer's a good one. Lancer class. I mean, it's a Sluime class. Now, it's an attacker, which means it does bonus damage on weapons, and it focus fires on the flotilla. So those are all great. Now we need our protector class. This one should be maybe a short range, because it's going to have all the defenses. So maybe we put the really close range projectile situation going on here. Or maybe we leave this at long range too. We could have a long range thing. No, let's make it short range, whatever. Now this class has is a guardian class, so it attracts fire from the enemy. So they basically have to destroy this before they destroy my other ships, which is why we want to fill it every slot we can with extra defenses. What if we did that? Yeah, okay, for now. And then we also want this one to go at least speed 6. So now they're going the same speed. That's important. And we need a name for it. This is a short-range class. The Saber. We could try using all knife-based names. Okay, Empire Development Stage 3. Technology stage unlocked. So we've unlocked a new law slot, which is good. Can any of the current law slots So where... Oh, it was over here that we did it, huh? Yeah. Okay. Can any of the new laws available? Experience on heroes. No, no. I was hoping for something that would give us more food, but okay. It is what it is. Ligma. What is a ligma? You're going to have to fill me in on that one. This stopped for some reason? Ah, over here we're waiting one more turn to get a probe and send it out somewhere. A brilliant inventor created a technology, a neural device that allows one to temporarily control the thoughts and actions of another. See, these events, because they make you make choices and they have repercussions that follow up, I feel like these events are just better than the Stellaris ones. The Stellaris ones, don't get me wrong, are good. And the early game of Stellaris, when you're first playing it through the couple of times, and you see these new events, they're really interesting and fun, but these just feel better and more flavorful because they tie into so many of the systems in the game. The events in Stellaris are just like, you get some resources. Maybe you help research some technology faster, whatever. But this is like, this gives you some happiness in your planets, and it increases a political ideology. So the political angle has an impact here. And also, is one of these going to result in something bad happening a few turns later? We have to kind of think about all those things. I think we want some experience on heroes on systems, yeah. Querus is our capital system, so let's make that hero level up faster. In this case, it was a neural device that allows you to control the thoughts of others. Now, why does he keep undoing that? Is it because they don't have the... I don't know. They're not getting fired upon, as far as I can tell. All right, so where do we probe here? We're obviously going to get to go in one of those directions. Let's probe down here, see if we can't find a planet, and then head up there. And we're finally almost done with this production at Querus. Karis? Ooh. Hear my last cry. What looked like a huge asteroid approaching one of your system's stars turns out to be a fragment of an ancient planet that burst ages ago. What makes it different is the remains of a strange alien structures on it. So this is one where you can get extra dust. We don't need extra dust or influence. We're doing okay on that route. Extra science. So if we have specific science that we're looking to get done faster, we can do that. I think we're just going to take the random tech, which is generally better than the science. The science options here are only good if you really want the happiness and you want to go down a specific tech fast. Plus 10% dust is over. Virgo has finished its queue, and now we could increase but man, that's not a good idea. Oh my god. We desperately need some dust producing things here. Yeah, let's get that ASAP. I mean, wait, are we still trying to colonize snow, though? Ugh. These things would take too long to build. 840 is too much, but 420 is faster. Just getting that snow planet working, and maybe... Oh, snow doesn't help us. We need Arctic and ice. Ugh. We got to put that at the end. We absolutely need the food. All right, we found a new minor civilization. That's good. Oh, we still don't know what to build here. I mean, this actually has a nice temperate, fertile Terran planet, so that'll make really nice use of the Xeno-industrial infrastructure. That's a plus 40 production right there. That's more than 50% increase. infinite supermarkets won't really impact their happiness at the moment. I wonder, is there a law that helps us get more food? Let's take a quick look there. Nope. Only happiness and dust and infrastructure. Or, sorry, science. I think Virgo's going to lose its pop here in 4 turns. I don't know that we're going to be able to save it either. We'll have to spend some of our essence to rebuild it. But how about only after we get some more food-based... Wait a minute. We can move our hero over there, and the hero provides a lot of food. It would mean this planet starts losing stuff, but it's got a lot of stored food. That's what we'll try and do to save Virgo until we get the technology to unlock. Alright, so 3 more turns on Virgo before it loses a pop that we can't afford to lose. And why does this keep shutting off? And we'll research a curiosity here as well. And this is actually far enough away from us that maybe we want... Oh. The atmosphere of the planet has a strange psychotropic effect. When inhaled, the sweet vapor seems to allow the subject to see exactly 4 seconds into the future. Ooh. Our exploration ship got that nice bonus. So let's remember we're looking for Red Sang. And let's make these guys really like us. Soon. Because they're far enough away that we don't really want to leech their thing. We just want them to send us dust and science. You know what I mean? Oh no! Oh, it's telling me it's about to. Okay, so let's try adding the governor in here. Alright, that saved it. We're now at positive. But now what's our homeworld at? 25 turns till we lose, it looks like. Unless that needs to be reset on the turn. Probe the choke point. This over here? Probably. So we can see we've got the Hisho over here. These systems would be good to get in order to defend our core area. And maybe I stop sucking on the Rookbat. That sounds a little weird. In order to do that. Let's send these guys over here. And let's make these guys like us more. Alright, oh, I forgot. We've got our light fighter group. Oh, it's not full because we need to change the wheel and send that over here. Actually, you know what? I want that wheel to start exploring all the curiosities here while we do other things. Okay. Meanwhile, these fighters will come over here. Oh, and did we get... Yes, sustainable farms. Not a lot of food, but every little bit helps us here. Oh my god, it still takes forever to build anything. Yeah, we'll come back to you in a second. Interplanetary transport. Strategic resources. Not super helpful here, but super helpful elsewhere. You know, I've got so much dust right now. I wonder if I should change my arcs. Right now they're giving me dust. I think we change it to industry. And actually, we've got another slot. We could put another one of these in there, right? And upgrade them. There we go. So we're losing a little dust per turn. We still have 90 or more per turn. And these are getting produced a little bit quicker. Ah, we found the home of the show. Let's keep moving through their territory. I don't want to get them pissed off at us. All right. Aha! Now we've got our pirate buster fleet. I don't think it's going to do much, but we've got it. Find something good on this Terran planet. Ah, we found some Hyperium. Fantastic. Ooh. Dust on all peoples. How great. And over here, we determined we also need to get sustainable farms. Now, this intensive cultivation can be built really anywhere, but I think we need to build it on our highest possible population planet, like if we can find a 5-planet system, because that one is going to need more food than anybody. It's going to be so easy to starve on that planet, because there's just... At least it seems like you could. Oh, we're maxed out on our things here, so we have to build another arc. Because what is our population here? 47 from arc consumption. That's the minus 50%, maybe? 65 from gargantuan population? Is that their populations? Yeah, it's probably we're making 120 total. Oh, so the manpower is only contributed to from the food over, the food profit. It's not from the net, which makes sense. Anyway, let's build an arc. We found a black hole. Our hero leveled up again. He's got the food. We can give him more food and more production. We could use another hero, but that's why we're building the academy over here. It's just taken forever. And this actually is a great place for the interplanetary thing, because this planet will get +4 per pop. It's not great. It's okay. We still need to find some red sang. Ah. We're a little bit trapped here, huh? Yeah, we don't want to risk going through there. So let's do this, and then make our way over to Lanica, the 5-planet system. Alright, there's the next arc.
I assume this is another dishonorable proposal.
Why do you think I hate you? I don't hate you. We're good people here. So these guys are loving us. We don't want to absorb them, because when we absorb them, it actually doesn't really help us. Alright, so I'd like to get this to the Menes system. Does the Menes system have... Ugh. Unfortunately, it's different types of planets. This is a Terran, a steppe, and a snow. So actually, I think the arc needs to help with the pirate. Oh no, we wanted the arc to go all the way down here to the Varan system. I forgot. That does have steppes and snow. Snow is coming. Let's do some curiosity hunting in these areas. Oh, so our light fighters ran into some bad guys. Okay. Now, power to shields isn't super useful, because we know these guys have nothing but projectile attacks. But I guess that'll help us even with projectile attacks. So yeah, let's do that. Aha, we blew them both up. Fantastic. And we'll fight the other two. Oh, pirates. Yeah, absolutely, fight the pirates. This might be part of the mission. Same thing. I think we'll get through it okay. Oh! Oh, wow. Okay, that was much worse. All right, well, the arc is going to have to do some work all on its own, I guess. Gulp. And you know what I think I didn't actually put on here is they would get to add an extra defensive thing, which they probably should have. For future reference. Oh. So Virgo might be able to help us with those. With the next group of fighters, which is going to be stronger than our crappy light fighters, that's for sure. I can only hope this arc is not going to get completely destroyed here. I think it's strong enough. I think the arcs are very strong. If you use them against pirates, it should be fine. Alright, so those two minor civilizations are loving us. Loving us. For some reason, that keeps getting turned off. Oh, I sent the arc past it. No, that's fine. We'll take out the pirates the old-fashioned way. Alright. What did we do that for? The snow. Now we need to get the Arctic and the ice. But we can't do that until we get something else here. Steppe or arid? I know there's at least a steppe elsewhere on this chart. So let's get that. Ooh, a slingshot. Your fleet enters the system Laconica and has barely slowed from a supra-light speed when belt of rocks circling one of the planets starts to peel off and head towards you on a carefully calibrated collision course. With your current inertia and momentum, unfortunately, a course change is impossible. Let's just study them while they pelt us. Or destroy them. Sure, we'll study them. We'll just make repairs later. It'll be fine. Meanwhile, we're going to explore these. Ooh. Your crew follows a mysterious electromagnetic ping all the way to its source, a half-buried control center and overgrown ruins of the system's planets. A quick raid of the surprisingly modern computer system reveals a detailed map of the constellation, including a few systems in unexplored places. I like these ones! So which constellation? What? This is the only planet that got revealed? Here's the one planet! Or the one system, rather, that's off the beaten path. Dobrynia. A huge toxic planet, tiny tundra, tiny boreal, and a large barren. Now remember, the size of the planets does not constrain us. We don't care about the fact that they're tiny planets. We'll put more pops on there if we want to. It's all about the size of the arc. And on the other things we found Jedonics and an anomaly, ancient ruins. Yeah, this is looking like a nice system. There's only one kind of bad anomaly here, and it's actually a mixed anomaly. And the tundra actually has it's an okay amount of food per pop. It's not great, but it's okay. Ah, science pays. That study we spent, we plus 15% production on all colonies in the Empire. That's great.
You're one of our favorite fish in this galactic sea.
Hey, it's Space Mob. They're welcoming. That's interesting. Don't know too much about them, but they're welcoming of us. Let's take a look out here. And then head this back to check out those of our homeworld's curiosities. Turned off again. Maybe they've run. That's when they run out of food or something. It must be, right? Aha! Our arc made it. So, I think we should settle down and exploit. And I'm actually a little bit concerned. This is pretty exposed position here, so after we finish those, I wouldn't mind building something like the honeycomb to increase our vision range and let us know what's coming. Ah, Super Spuds. Everybody's buying the Super Spuds. Go get them. Ooh, Grim Recycling Battle Tactic. Okay. A well-endowed space mob. Ooh. Vernon 4. Where the hell is Vernon 4? Ah. Propitious Seasons, bonus food. Team Spirit battle tactic. Now, hang on, I don't remember. I guess if it was a surface level thing, it automatically gets explored. Subterranean ones, you still have to like explore that way, but that's good. We've got snow, we got boreal, we got steppe. This one could definitely, although it's only 8 food. If I add another pop, it's going to massively increase the food income, I think. So let's get some food buildings done first before I increase the pop, huh? So which of these is going to produce? We got luxury resources everywhere, so that's a good one right there. We don't have any strategic group deposits, so that this is going to be okay. It's 10, 20, 30, 40. That's pretty good, too. Let's put it here. Alright, so let's research and hope. So this is an atmospheric curiosity. We're hoping for a good anomaly here. I think atmospherics are the ones you automatically reveal, maybe, when you settle on a planet. We've unlocked new levels of curiosities related to uncommon luxuries, and a new support module for increased movement speed. Machine bacteria has also been uploaded here. So we got the titanium probes and, more importantly, the ability to colonize steppes, which means now we can hit these two, which are going to take quite a long time. But it's worth it to get these 4 planets all colonized. Or working or something, I don't know. So this could definitely use 10% on the system. And this, it's not great, it's not bad. So we're trying to get sustainable farms done, epigenetic crop seeding. Yeah, that could work too. We need the food. Jeez, it's really hard to grow this faction. But once you get those planet settlement technologies, all these ones like colonize the tech, these colonized techs, once you get those, then you just land in a new system and boom, exploit everything at the same time. And the more planets you have that have any kind of food production, the better off you are. Because I don't think it's multiplying our pop system income, essentially, by the number of pops on the planets. We've only got 2 pops here. And that's all it's paying attention to. If it gets spread across these 2 planets, I think this should not be affected in the negative. But we're going to find that out in 10 turns. Ooh, we got a special shielding module, a special defense module. Let's go and edit our combat ships to take advantage of it, shall we? I'm leaving this up here because I want to fire another probe in this direction. There's got to be some planets over here for us to find. Ah, I think we want to stay with the religious, right? Yeah, I think we want to keep the religious on our faction because that gives us those essence laws, and those are very important. I don't mind too much about it, whatever the secondary is. It looks like secondary might be scientists. Nope, pacifists after all, which means they've unlocked this. Twitch keeps sending me emails about new features I don't care about. Okay. There are 3 pops. And their food income is 1. I guess that's probably a reflection of me sucking up all their food. Probably. Alright, let's see the last. Come on, cross your fingers. Subterranean adamantium gear module? Huh. Okay, well, we're not going to get use out of that anytime soon. The other thing we could do here, actually, is take our wheel and get it a better support module, right? Titanium probes, which give you lower cooldown, or Hyperion probes, which give you better vision range. Both of them give you better cooldown. I think we're going to use this one to get the better range. And so that will upgrade this guy. Oh, these pirates are getting a long time to dig in. I didn't want that to be the case, but my light fighters got annihilated. I shouldn't have counted on them, I guess. That secondary pirate fleet was stronger than it looked. Oh, one of the civilizations got absorbed. Oh, no, there it is. That's the one. That's the one that likes me. All right, and still over here absorbing up their population. Okay. Oh, and we can look at some curiosities while we're here. Get some good loot to take home. Antimatter. Oh, that's not bad. Geez, this one still has more curiosities to look into. We can apparently colonize barren planets now? Oof. Lonica keeps looking better and better, but I need more essence. Here we go. Alright, now that we've gotten all the curiosities done out here, let's see if we can't send them down here to do something about all that. I am playing on a slower speed, too, so that's worth considering. I think I'm playing on the 450 turn speed instead of the standard 350 turn speed, because 450 feels like a Civ game, right? 350 seems a little too small for me. Alright, Graviton research in 5 turns will let us exploit a second planet on each of these systems. We'll see how that affects our food. I think it's going to make our food go up. The good news is that the pirates have been getting, like, sieged by these guys this whole time, which is great. I would like that to continue. Part of the reason we're getting our production feels so slow is because it's in slow-mo, but also because there's only 4 pops here. At this point, we would have at least 5 or 6 across the entire planet with a regular. But that's why, because we got these 2 planets which are on the 3rd ring to try to research. They're very far out. Once we get those, future civilization, civilization colonizing will be better. Okay. The galactic census is coming up, and although you have greater worries on your mind, you remember what one of your wisest advisors once said, that a great leader is often judged by his action, not by his actions, but by the statistics he leaves behind. Now, I don't think we can come anywhere close to getting 2 ships of at least 224 offensive power, but let's look at what we've got right now. Our best offensive power is this guy. He is nowhere near that, so that is not really an option for us anytime soon. Generate 182 production in one of our systems. I mean, our capital might? Or that's Virgo, actually. Virgo might. Because they've got the... I mean, these aren't going to produce any production when they get expanded to. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing to go with either. Stockpile 4th... I can do that. I can do that, no problem. All right, let's do it. All right, finally, we've got our scout ship here, and it can check the last piece of this snow colonized thing, the subterranean antimatter. Ooh, great. Getting more of the strategic resources are always good. Always good to have that. All right, the final curiosity here before we send this guy out exploring more. Ooh, it's a hollow planet. That's nice. And we got a special tactic as well. We're going to wait one more and send another probe in this direction before we send him out exploring further. Alright, Graviton Research is 2. So now before we get it... New minor civilization discovered, huh? Ah, our probe reached way over there. Well, we would like to have some influence over that area. Let's spend a lot to get that liking us. I'm just surprised there's nothing else closer that ties it together. But maybe we'll get more when we unlock the wormholes. We ended that event. Alright, so let's check our planets here. Capital is at -2. Virgo is at 32. They're both going to pick up an extra planet, be it what? Arctic. In the case of this, it should add an extra 1 plus 4 from the food from the Vodyani population. So maybe an extra 5 here. So that's kind of what we're expecting to see. We're expecting to see it to go to +3. Oh, Graviton Research is still 2 turns away. That's weird. I thought it was 1. See, look at that. That was easy. Gotta make money to make more money. Ooh. More people that need to like us. That's really all I have my influence for right now. Ooh. Ah, that's a 5-planet system. I mean, you can't colonize one of them, because it's a destroyed planet. But having access to this system gives us some small perks. I don't think anybody else has behemoths yet. I don't think we finished that. No, that quest has not been done. It's 3 technologies away from being completed, so soon behemoths will become available. Now, let's take a quick look again. It's still -2. It's still 32. Alright. And we gained a hero, and I don't know why. Sometimes... So, I don't know what causes this hero available for recruitment thing. I don't think it's on a per turn basis. Oh, when the academy is found, you get a second hero. That's what it is. But from this point on, we can't recruit a hero until we build the special building, I think. So, what senators do we have? Pacifists being represented here. I think we want a ecologist, though. A guardian is a good one to have for fighting combat things. So this might be our fleet warfare and industrial production. I think we might turn him into, because that's an exploration ship. Yeah, let's use this guy as our combat hero. Put him in charge of a fleet. And what do we want to give him first? 10% fleet health, 20% shield capacity. I think experience per turn on fleet is a good one to start with, because the longer you use that, the better. Here's our fleet we're going to assign him to. And then we want to make sure his ship is up to snuff. Do we want to make him a long-range fighter, or... Everybody else is long-range. Let's make him another short-range fighter. That's a good time. Alright. And we could add a probe ability to him, which would not be terrible at the moment, but... Yeah, I think I might add a probe and then change it to, like, nanobots later or something else. That way my military fleet actually has the ability to explore curiosities and, more importantly, to send out probes and explore. Alright. Once we get one more ship here, we'll send that down to start. You know what? Let's send it down now. Let's start sieging this stupid thing. Luckily for us, the Hisho have really been a help here. Oh, but they got that planet. That ain't great. Let's see what we need to do. Intercept the kidnapper's vessel. Huh. Well, I just sent my military fleet in the wrong direction. Let's do that. That way we can build another arc, which we're ready to do here. And our arc, I think, is complete. I mean, let's put a military thing on it, I guess. Nah, let's put some beams on it. We don't know what the hell the situation is going to be for this. Alright, and we'll build it here, because it doesn't really take up any of our time or space. We found some new guys way over here. Rigel. Othero. The fabled Othero. Huge steppes. Colonizable. Tundra. Ice. Barren. Okay. Okay. I see how this is. We need a lot more of the arc stuff. Okay. And this is our main guy. What could he give us now? Bonus dust, bonus production. If he's a senator, which he is, it reduces the cost of hostile treaties or peaceful treaties. I don't know what a hostile treaty would be, necessarily. I think increasing manpower capacity wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, except, we can't fill the damn capacity. So maybe we give him bonus production. Let's do this. Let's make him a senator. Or let's give him his senatorial powers. That means our influence can go more towards these minor factions. Particle research becomes increasingly complex. Breakthroughs in the isolation of blah, blah, blah. We got the Arctic. Woo! So now we needed to check this, and as expected, it went up. Fantastic. And so did this. Alright. Now, here, once we get enough, we can get one more population point. Alright, over here. What to do next? We definitely want to get Othero. Here's the other thing. Rookbot is going to be fairly important strategically versus the Hisho. I don't want them to get access to Virgo straight up. And if we can assimilate them, which is what I'm trying to do with my my military fleet at the moment, then they actually disappear. We convert them into essence, and I can build an arc and send it over here. And to that end, I'm going to send an arc over right now. And we gained a leecher. Where can we send that? Maybe to another minor faction that we really don't care about, like way down in Rigel. Although Rigel's not the one. I think we want to send it over to one of these. We're just not going to be using them, I don't think. Can I? Oh, we have to turn it into a thing and then send it over here and leech that. Ooh, that's a decent system. I mean, it's very low numbers of planets, but they're good planets. Easy to utilize. Keep exploring with these guys. I'm going to take a risk and get a Thero later, because it doesn't look like anybody's close to getting it at the moment. The system is being guarded. Yeah, well, we need to send you over here anyway. Need to finish that quest so we can settle Rookbot. Hello, Trevor-folk. This is Endless Space 2. Behemoths have been unlocked. It is a... Uh-oh. Well, we were going to leave. But now... these ships are mostly best at short range or long range. So let's stay with power to the shields and see what happens. Let's watch this one and see what happens, people. Here's the pirates. And here's our hero. Guns blazing. Those are the pirate ships, I believe. And that's the pirate base. Think. Where'd we go? Oh, I think that one's breaking up. It is. Oops. Our ships are taking a little bit of damage from those missiles. But we killed the other pirate. Whew. I think these are more fun to watch than Endless Space 1. What do you think?
The families will do what is best for the families.
Sneaky. See, I don't ever know what these are referring to, right? Like, you do the same thing. What are you talking about? Why wouldn't you explain that in the diplomatic thing? I don't understand. I don't get it. All right. No! Even before my arc could arrive. So that's what she was talking about. She took the minor faction right out from under me. I wish it would just point to that and say, here's what we did. But more importantly, they have a thing on a Thero. Unacceptable. I think we need to turn this arc around and try to get... Oh, you know what? Here's what we could do. I think we can do this. Can we just go take it? Like, Varan was great, but we're just going to take it. Systems variety and architectural landmarks, blah, blah, blah. It's been taken over. +1 per... Oh, we lost that effect. That's too bad. Now, we have enough to upgrade not any of these with pubs. Okay, never mind. These got stopped again for some reason. And I want the essence. Alright. Lornica. Let's see if our arc can just take over a Thero from them. They've got an outpost there. But, you know, they're like, nothing personal, it's just business. Well, you know, nothing personal, it's just business. I'm just trying to take this from you. Whoa, what is that? Greedy pirates. Ooh. Go-Go Gadget Arc? And Hope? Jeez, this could be bad. I've never seen that ship, though. Is that a pirate behemoth? The hell is it? Oh, they have a fleet there to protect against my arc doing exactly what it's trying to do. Run away! Head back. Head back. Hopefully that means they have to fight the pirates instead, you know? Oh, we found the Unfallen here. We'll look into your curiosity. We still haven't found any Red Sang at all, have we? We're going to have to buy it all on the market? That's really bad. Alright, so we've got our best thing here. If we wait around just another turn or so, this guy will get fixed. Or we pay to fix him. Yeah, we got plenty of dust. We'll pay to fix him. Then we'll send the full fleet over to intercept this nonsense. Now, did we upgrade these properly? I don't think we did, no. We need to give them the stronger... Oh, we've got a whole other thing here that we left off of the attacker, huh? I guess we could do... I mean, this doesn't... We can't do this because we don't have the adamant... We have some adamantium. Adamantium. But let's just use the regular one. Makes it better for assaulting planets, because it gets an additional bit of manpower to bring with you and extra manpower deployment. We apparently did the same thing on this. Huh. Or maybe these weren't available before for some reason. Now this could get fleet movement points. Yes, we definitely want to add that here, but more importantly we want to add this. So that's 7. This should be 7, and it gets a fleet movement to add to +8. So that makes this whole fleet much faster if we upgrade it. There we go. We went from 6 to 8. Fantastic. Now we can catch these guys, maybe. The home planet of Shargon. The Unfallen. This is our new ship-based guy, huh? Let's add 20% of the shield capacity. Ah. This is our secondary planet. It needs something to help us out. I think our... Oh, this is the one with plenty of food. So let's increase their population point. And then get some research options. And then maybe get a little more food. We can then redistribute this hero back to the capital where he may belong. Oh no! Riled researchers. There's a labor dispute. They want us to fix it. You know what? We got plenty of dust. I think that's fine. We gained a population... Oh, because we paid for it. Duh. I was like, I do not remember this. Alright, so 2 more turns, we'll get more of that. On these 2 planets, we'll get unlocked. And here, 14... I mean, we have how much stored up? 266. I don't know. I think we'll try to get 1 more pop. I don't know if we'll catch these guys in time. It looks like they're moving pretty fast. Oh, we're going to research... We're not researching, but we're exploring the curiosities here on their own planet. Way before they can. Ooh. The nodes linked here have been revealed. That's nice. We get to see that. Alright, so war is good for business. Oh, it's got Kessler syndrome. You see that? If you zoom in on it? Where was it? This one, I think. Kessler syndrome. When there's so much space debris orbiting close to the planet that you can't actually launch or retrieve or go down to the planet without basically getting pummeled by space debris. So what is this? This is all one. Holy crap. Somehow, the Hisho already have 7 systems. Oh. I think that's the Hisho. Maybe it's maybe it's these guys. Maybe it's the space mob. Okay. They're right there, actually. We found them. So I guess the next time we move, they get intercepted? That's the goal, anyway, for this particular mission. Oh. Well, that's the fleet we need to get. I guess we need to catch them not when they're in the middle, but when they're... They just keep traveling back and forth, I guess. Oh! Oh! Hey! No! Where is this? Where's this happening? Wait a minute. You're attacking me? Why are you attacking me? They're harvesting these poor souls. And you're attacking me? Why? Because we don't have an official peace treaty. That's why we need to get a peace treaty with these guys. Let's try that.
We have one word for to die stabbing each other. Know that I like this word.
Whoa! They have a lot of pressure against us.
Let's see.
This probably doesn't make it better. No. They're going to want something from us. What about a lot of dust? Like, I mean a lot of dust. What about, like, 500 dust? They still... Oh, that's not enough. What about, like, 3,000 dust? That's still not enough. What do they want? What do you want, you fools? I think we need to start contributing. Now that we've gotten most of the planets possible. There's a couple more here that we don't have, but we don't have those planet types nearby. Now, we strongly have to consider, well, behemoth technology, and then some more of this military tech. Specifically, the CP increase listed here. And in order to get that, 250 capacity, manpower deployment limit increased. Reduced chance to kill population. Oh, here's the CP increase I was looking for. +3. And then I guess we get arc modules here. This arc cannot be attacked in a space battle when it is attached to a system. Oh, that's kind of good. That means they have to attack us with a land battle. I don't know if that's good, actually. And the other alternative is this here. Ah, we do want the titanium slugs. Those will be good. Alright, so hopefully, as soon as we pacify this minor civilization, we will then be able to... And actually, I can probably prevent it from leaving, and my arc could fight it if it needs to. Let's find out. Then the Ark can claim this system, and it will at least have something closer to them. Ah, objective achieved. Good. So, obtain the minor civilization. So I guess we've obtained them now? But it didn't really do anything. Forcibly remove the civilization's presence from the system, which allows our arc to dock. I think first we're going to collect their essence tribute. Just, you know. Oh, we get some essence, too, every turn, just from having them as a friend. But we're going to, you know, we want this. Boom! System's variety of peculiar architecture, blah, blah, blah. And now... docked. And it has no buildings, so it's brand new and fresh. Kind of good, kind of bad, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, hopefully that arc is able to defend itself enough for us to go deal with the pirates. They're gone! What? When did that happen? Alright, well, we need more essence. There we go. Ah, okay. If I assist these guys, maybe they will also give me essence per turn. What's the faction trait? Provide more science. Adept healers. 50% hero recovery time. Who cares about that? Let's see if we can help them. Search for the curiosity in the planet Noveris 2 with at least 7 titanium. Well, that's easy. Hey, we even have people over here. That's the quest curiosity. We have plenty of titanium. Got him. That was an easy quest. Real easy. They don't usually come that easy. Alright. The expedition made landfall days ago, but nothing has been heard since. They entered the region of mild seismic activity on the 2nd day. We gotta send them in to rescue, right? Search curiosity on the planet if you're ready to sacrifice 10 Hyperium and maybe your fleet. Uh-oh. Well, we will do that. Next turn, we will do that. Alright, I'm kind of bored with moving this guy around. I'm just going to tell him auto-explore and see what happens with him. He's all good. Alright, so we've got our hero fleet. Let's send them back over here, because I feel like if a war is going to be brewing, it's with these guys. But these guys are still bothering me. Because they have just so much pressure towards us. Because their score is so much higher. Minor civilization will provide us with most of their resources. So now if we look back here, like I expected, yes, they're sending us essence every turn.
The families will do what is best for the families.
Of course they will. Who said they wouldn't? The Leecher's definitely going back there. And what's left? The wheel has to wait a turn and then try to finish that quest. Figure out if we can rescue those people that were caught in the earthquake. Ooh, in memory of. You've never heard of him, but a mystical figure, Kalant Alcor, has recently passed away and begun his ascent up the divine ladder to another plane of existence. Okay. Do we give him some honor? The 100,000 vote of candles. It'll be expensive, but Alcor is a popular figure and your population will be grateful. But, on the other hand, political models suggest a rejection of the demand will boost scientific literacy, even if it's unpopular. So do we want extra influence income or extra science? I think we want extra science, to be honest. I'm also looking for another fleet, or more fleets, but science wouldn't be bad either. This could be, well, it's not a great productive system. We have very few hot planets here, do we? We haven't even researched, like, lava. Steppes and Terran, and snow. This one has some hot planets. Ash planet is very good for production. All in all, the other thing that we need to consider is getting our next level of development. So how do we do that? I think we go here. Because that way at least we can buy stuff out. We have so much dust. And then getting an ash planet as well. That will unlock development for us, and we can get extra pops on every arc. Let's get some more science. Happiness wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. And then big data shipyards lets us build more things. So we've unlocked behemoths. I don't know if we want to build them just yet. I guess we'll find out, shall we? Alright, here's the second part of that quest. Let's see if we can save the trapped people. It was successful. We got some titanium loot. Touches down on the planet, closed to the site of the last known contact, and success. The rescue party picked up a weak signal coming from the system of caves within the region. We discovered them surviving inside a Vodyani craft near the mouth of the caves. Awesome. So we get a bunch of extra science. Please remove your arcs bordering our territory. We see them as an act of aggression. Nope. Nope. That ain't gonna happen. We're gonna push back. See what he says. Remove your fleets that trespass on our ancestors' territory. I mean, we're going to anyway. So let's do that.
Feel free to anger us. Feel free also to suffer Tornazi's wrath.
Okay. It seems like we both have some gods that we're really proud of. And maybe we just need to, you know, be very careful about arguing about those. Could lead to some unhappy results. Where did this gouge come from? I do not remember building that. I guess we're just going to leave it here defensively. Why not? Oh. I think that was inside their system for some reason. The wheel should really be out there exploring things. So maybe we can get the wheel to get over to here. And at least explore that back corner. There's got to be another planet there we can see. But look, there's 5 planets there, 5 planets there. We really want to get into a war that we can win against those guys. And as much as I want a Thero and hide the hell. Lava, lava, ash, ash, desert. Damn. That is a ridiculously high productivity area. This system could churn out an armada every single turn almost. Gosh. Hey, Sapior, how's it going? Yeah, I think Rookbat definitely, we need to start looking into some of these defensive options. And more war-based options. Boom. Unlocking all of those ships. And then by the time that's done, we can go and grab another tech level. We're already going to get an increased fleet size here, but fleet size is, after all, incredibly valuable. We're unfortunately out of really good places to... we still haven't found Red Sang, have we? That's like the one we need to double the output of our population. It's not over here. That's the Academy. And it has all kinds of uninhabitable planets. I guess we got to send arcs here and here. What was this one? This is our productive one, right? Yeah, lava and ash. This is our production area. It's only got the 2 planets, but they're going to be much better at production than the other planets that are in the area. We're saving up for the next arc. I think we got to send it to Cirene. Because even though these aren't quite, well, they're not quite as good, we're going to get more exploitation, more planets that way. Once we fully colonize these 2, that's when we try to put everything towards... And by the time we do that, we're going to have about... Jesus, look at this. With the manpower, is going to be a major problem. We can build all the ships we want, but we don't have the ability to fill them with anything unless we get lots of food from somewhere. I want it to be a Thero, but... yeah, Steppes planet and Ice planet. Well, I guess that would be a good place to build that. But instead, I think we're going to build it maybe in our home system. This intensive cultivation thing. Yeah, every system is going to get all the food improvements right now because the amount of manpower we're gaining per turn is not going to allow us to win a war. In fact, this one's not sending any to manpower? Why not? Is it only on your home system? No way! I never knew that if that's the case. Yes! Wait a minute. No, it should be sending it here too. That's what I thought. Huh. So why isn't it? The base increase in manpower your empire produces any return. Our fleets are being refilled, but... Huh. Why aren't these converting any manpower? Well, this one's not converting manpower because it's not at the full cap yet. Maybe. Huh. I wish I could see the breakdown of the manpower per system. I'm trying to understand how that works. And why is this bugged? It's showing us when stuff is complete, but it's not actually showing us when stuff is complete. Alright, so our fleets can now be larger. That's good. Hey, look, I found a large fleet. These shuttles... Oh, these shuttles are ours because they came to us from the Rookbat when we took them over. Now, what does this system look like? Ash, desert, and toxic? A toxic planet actually is only 3 food. Ugh. 0 food and 3 food. But this one has a nice coral reef on it. That's why it's given us any food at all. Maybe we could get them to join us as well and put an arc there. Alright, so here's our military fleet. I think we leave it right where it is, because if we have to go either direction, maybe we build a second fleet. I'm concerned. I don't know which direction we'll need to go. We could maybe go... I don't know. Who do you think is more dangerous, guys? Do you think it's the Lumeris down here? Or do you think it's the He-Show? I think it's the He-Show. I think if we start a limited war against the Lumeris simply to take a Thero, we might be... that might be the biggest bang for our buck we can get. In the meantime, I'll use this fleet that's here to defend Rookbat, I think. It doesn't have any luxury resources to speak of. Oh, this gives plus a bunch of stuff, thanks to the minor civilization that we wiped out. This is our home system person, kind of. Bonus shield capacity on ship. We don't care about that at the moment. We want... bonus dust isn't bad. Plus 10 happiness. Let's get the bonus dust for now. And let's figure out which system would be best benefiting from that. That's only 8 dust. This is 74. Let's put the the hero back at the home world here. Oh no. That was the wrong one. Why can't I move her over? The system is under blockade. The system she's in? Yeah, get out of here. Oh, that's not cool. Yeah, you get out.
Feel free to anger us.
No!
Feel free also to suffer, Tornat.
Stop your blockading of my stuff.
Feel free to anger us. Feel free also to suffer, Tornat.
Alright, now I can put the correct hero over here. And I'd like to put the hero back on here, but they're They're out for 12 turns. They can't be assigned because I moved them already. That sucks. This system is taking them a long time to colonize, isn't it? If I take an arc over there, what happens? That's what I want to know. Okay, well, that's settled. I think we're going to need to send our fleet this way, thusly. The Civ 5 campaign, I did lose by like 10 turns, maybe 20 at the end. I was all this close to a science victory, and the English pulled out a diplomatic victory. I was doing everything I could to thwart them, but they had so many... And actually, a wide empire in Civ 5 is really good for that diplomatic victory, because you can build so many of those diplomats as a result. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I have more to gain by taking Athero, but I have more to lose over here. So I think that's what we have to consider first. Especially when he's being blatantly, like, offensive here. I think we should also build another leecher and send that over to this minor faction over here. The first Cardinal Purge has explored all systems available. I mean, not really. Not really. Look, there's more systems right here. Can't warp. Because the pirates? Okay, then I guess just hang out there. Oh! Nope, retreat. Not what I expected, but that's okay. Alright, we've reached the next military level. Army and Defense. Ship Improvement. Starting experience level for new ships is Rookie 2. We got better military stuff. Oh, hey, we're finally getting better manpower income, huh? From relations with minor civilizations. That's the biggest source of manpower. And okay, this is finally adding its manpower to, or its extra food to the manpower limit for some reason. It wasn't before. This one isn't. I wonder if you have to go over a certain amount of food before it will produce any manpower out of it. Because this has the cathedral thing. It has to, see? 10% of food to manpower, but it's not showing up as doing that. Oh, because this is at defense. So the other one must have just finished filling its own manpower in the system. Okay, that's probably what we saw. We saw at the turn that it finished filling it up. That's my guess. All right, so luxury resources here, there isn't any, but plus 10% food might not be terrible, because we got 55, 60. 10% is an extra 6. That's not great. This will help a little bit. And then we probably want to add an extra person here, huh? That's real cheap. We want to do that after the sustainable farms, I think. In the meantime, maybe we add our third person to one of these other ones, like our main home system here, that has plenty of food to sustain it. That will give us a pretty significant increase. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 pops equivalent. And this one could also use it, but it doesn't have enough food. Hot and cold, yeah. Then we can do it. Alright, I think, did we ever finish? You don't have permission to raid this star system. I need permission? From who? I wonder. Maybe you need to make nice with them or be mean with them. Alright, there we go. Our scout has made it up here. And our defending fleet has finally arrived to kick these bastards out. But we're not really in a position to do that, so let's go back this way, maybe. Gulp. Ooh. I wanted to upgrade these units. I got all the better stuff, but I can't. Maybe I go and leech your nonsense while I'm waiting. Empire bankruptcy? Not really. Oh, the expenses of, our influence. I don't think that we want to fight this, but let's examine their stuff. They got projectile attacks, and they've got energy defense. Unfortunately, well, fortunately for us, we've got a balance. These shuttles that we brought with us are pretty good, actually. Oh, but some of them... Oh. They've got a balance set up, too. Jeez. I don't know, guys. This would be a real tough one. I'd rather go back and upgrade all these guys, because they're missing some stuff. I think we need to retreat. We might lose this arc as a result. We can't leave because it's under blockade. Alright, so this system still feels like it's producing very slowly, but let's make it produce all of our dust. Now that we can buy things out, let's use it. We're in a tough spot. Appointing a religious senator without popular support has proven to be a troublesome decision. The latest development involved the controversial choice to ban moxodal, an aquiferous plant harvested across the empire and often added drinks for its temporary gravity-altering properties. Gravity-altering properties? Wow. We don't need the food that much, so I guess we'll take the science.
Feel free to anger us.
You attacked me!
Also to suffer Tornazi's wrath.
You will not be able to attack them for 15 turns. They definitely attacked me. No, I need to keep the pressure on.
Feel free to anger us. Feel free to anger us.
Oh, he's getting a bunch of extra free manpower. Because look at this. Look at this. It's not great. Oh, the pressure trend's going back because we pushed back on them diplomatically, so we're getting that pressure back. That's good. I think their score is still considerably higher than ours. Yeah, it's 355 to our 295. Alright, so if Virgo is going to be the place that we build new ships, then we're going to do that. What does the next thing get us? That's right, more of those. Okay. So let's go back to our ships and make sure they've got the latest and greatest of the weapons, which these ones don't, apparently. Basic sync laser. We want to upgrade it to... Well, it's the same basic sync laser, huh? 27 versus a lot more. Phased beam. Yeah, that is what it is, unfortunately. We don't get an upgrade to that. Basic reactive plating is already there. We didn't get any new stuff here either. But let's check out the Saber 3. It has basic ultra-dense slugs, which is getting updated. No, still basic ultra-dense slugs. I could have sworn we unlocked a new offensive stuff. Okay, maybe not. Either way, we need our military hero to deal with this. We're leaving just now. No problem. Oh, no. He's gonna die. Defend yourself, wheel! Yeah, they died. Hello, Stelpenner. Yeah, the Civ game is over. Ah! System development. About damn time. That's gonna help us a lot. And hull upgrade. Adds additional module slots for all arcs. That's good. Okay, so we can colonize ash planets. Other good things are happening. So what kind of development do we want? I think dust is the only one, but we could also make buyout reduction on system and construction buyout reduction. That'll come after the dust. The dust is something we have a ton of. Level 2 arcs. And they get happier when we do this too, don't they? And it means all these pops will get an additional 4 food, science, dust, and industry. So that is times 3, 6, 9, 12 times 4 is 48 of each of those things. That's huge. We can't afford the resource cost. Ooh, I thought that we had plenty of that particular resource, but yeah, we're going to pull that back from the 2 most exposed areas instead. We're going to do it in the 2 areas that are the best. Oh, that's an arc. I wasn't doing it right. Okay, never mind. I do have plenty. I was right to begin with. Level 2. We're going to do level 2 modernization across the board. And then watch our dust go sky high. Probably our science, too. Ooh, there's another 5-planet system! God, if we could just win the war with these bastards. So many great systems. For the Vodyani. It's like they put them there on purpose. Alright. We'll hang out in your brand new system here and see how you like it. Did we open up the marketplace yet? No. Are we getting that open up? We need that added so that we can buy some Red Sang. And no, I'm getting confused. Red Sang is the big thing that's going to improve. The system improvement was the arc space. I'm sorry, the arc space. We can now fit more people on our systems with the system improvement. I know I didn't mean to attack without the Admiral here, but I clicked the wrong guy, and so I wasn't able to reassign him here. Okay, where is this? Oh, way down here. I don't want to be here, so retreat. Oh. Yep, we're going to give up that planet. That's not great. But we still saved the Ark. We'll put it at Circerni right now. And we'll take back Varen with a brand new Ark, maybe. I thought that was actually Rookbot was who was attacking that Ark. Oh, they declared war on us. That's why they were able to attack. Oh, boy. Okay. So, long story short, we need some more guys to fight. And we'll pay to make sure it happens. So this system is going to get an extra Vodyani because it has a ton of food. And this system is going to get an extra Vodyani because it has a ton of food. Oh, why did it go down? Come back. And from these 2 systems, we will conquer the rest of the world, I hope. We did get an arcs here. Ah, yes, arcs gained new things. So let's give them some military prowess. They already have some flak yet? No, let's give them some flak. And then they gained a defensive module as well. But what kind? We'll give them the projectile kind. And then they get one more thing. Do we want to get an extra 10? Or do we want to get something else? Like, I think we need the production right now. It's not a lot of extra anything, but it's better than nothing. Oh, we're going to need a lot more dust. Battle at Lot? Oh, I don't care about this. No matter where he goes, he retreats, he gets attacked by pirates. Rookbat appears to be mostly on its own here. I don't know if it's going to hold out. Yay, a new population collection bonus. They're religious. Okay. What do we do here? What do we do? Impervious bunkers won't help us because they can just blow up the Ark. I think we need to start building some ships. And maybe, we'll be able to defend ourselves here. We could look at getting a military behemoth off the ground, huh? We can't delete this, huh? Can we create our own behemoth class? We can. Let's take a look at that. Because I would rather have it not called military behemoth. That's kind of bland and boring. But I can't alter the name. Well, let's use this one for now. What do we want this to have? At least one long-range missiles. Maybe two? I don't know. Do we want to try to make this a missile boat? Like, overwhelm any projectile defense they've got? We could try. It might wind up being useless. That's how missiles work. Now, it's got a speed of 6. That's quite a good speed to begin with. We also want to make this a good siege ship, huh? Well, it'd be nice if it was a siege ship, but I don't think we can do that. Oh, that's right. Those are the other things that it could be. Drawing essence and stuff. We don't want to do that. All right, that's the big military ship now. And did we have any... Like, this system is a collapsing star. We could take an economic or science behemoth. The economic one increases the FIDS by whatever you want it to. Launches a mining probe on a planet to exploit all the resource deposits for which you have the technology. That's not super useful for us here. I think what we're looking at instead is a science behemoth, because the science behemoth gets bonuses. It reduces the technology cost when orbiting collapsing stars. It lowers military technology costs when orbiting collapsing stars by 1% per one of these modules. So you can lower it by 3%. I don't know, is that worth spending a whole bunch of time building this? Lower your... And also an extra 40 science income, but I think we're looking to build the military one. Let's be honest here. Let's look to build a military behemoth. God, that's so many turns away. But maybe we get one more holy population, and it'll speed it up. See, these guys could upgrade if they had a lot more dust. Let's examine these things forcefully. Now, let me go back in here because, yeah, we're only at Cold War with these guys. We're at actual war with the Lumeris. I don't want to be at actual war with these guys. I would like to be at peace with these guys, but it doesn't seem like they're going to take anything for an answer. Arc-only module. The Arc cannot be attacked in a space battle when it is attached to a system. So that is kind of what we wanted to add to our arcs. To force the enemy to come at them, bro. But down on the planet. This one. That'd make it much harder for them to take out our arcs. Do we want to give up essence in order to get this? Or do we want to give up production? Let's give up 1 essence. Ugh. I mean, we're not going to be able to upgrade. What I want to do is upgrade this ship. Oh, we can do it. Okay, so I think now they have to come down to the planet to fight us. Too bad our defense is, like, laughably bad here. Like, laughably bad. We're going to have to grow this and hope that we can keep it. Can we get our hero back? Nope. 7 more turns until it's no longer locked. Ah, right. Suck up their essence. Take that. Thusly, you will take it. That's absorbing essence over there. Did we lose that law? We did. That's why we lost a lot of the essence income, because we don't have... We can't pass it because we can't afford the upkeep. Ooh. We don't have that much influence income for some reason. Why is our influence income so low? Plus 10 from minus 20 from in memory of. Oh, it cost us the influence. Okay. I get it. Man, this ship is going so slow. I don't like it at all. Gather 450 dust and search the curiosity of the planet Virgo 3 to make a donation. Search the curiosity on it, huh? I guess we can do that when our hero gets better. I think we need to increase our pressure, but I think it's just going to cause them to go to war with us. I can't do it. They're actually allied to this empire. An ally of a minor civilization gains special access. So they're allied there. That's probably why I can't leech the essence off of them, because they've got protection. Rookbat is getting... Whoa, they got worse because of the whole, you know, too much population thing. There's very little production on this set of planets anyway. Alright, we almost got our arc back, but... Oh, there's somebody already here waiting for our arc. Well, that just ain't cricket. No, no, sir. I think the arc could blast him out of the sky, though. Yeah, it can. Get the hell out.
It gives me pleasure to...
What the hell just happened? Sister Inez did not understand that history must be handled gingerly, like any other explosive power. She heard word of our search for the tabernacle and began asking improper questions. Her cloth shall not speak to others for a week. She must learn to hold her tongue. All must obey the laws. There is a sense of destiny, a thrill that we feel on the bridge of a ship, blah, blah, blah. I cannot let the excitement show as other less responsible members of the church might. We're eager to discover the fountain of lies called the Tabernacle and watch its falsehoods fall to pieces. That's interesting. Brainwash a new minor civilization to learn more about this galaxy. Use the brainwash or assimilate action to convert the minor civilization. If necessary, you can invade the minor civilization system to control them instead. Or, curiosities explore at least 6 ruins type well, that ain't gonna happen. So I guess we'll try to get a minor civilization brainwashed. battle at Mira. Run away? Yeah, they got destroyed. Alright, so destroy the indicated pirate fleets. Apparently we destroyed the indicated pirate fleets, but I don't think we did. There was more than weapons and violence to these pirates. They bore the imprint of the tabernacle, so that's why we started exploring and trying to find it. Good to know. Oh boy, they declared war officially now. Yeah, we're backed into a corner here, guys. Event end, riled researchers, so we're no longer losing the dust from that. Tractable armaments. They really got our number right over here. But hell, we're bringing them down over there, apparently. I think we need some militarist support. Let's try. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're at war in 2 places. Can I have some militarist support? Come on! Nope. Apparently not. Pacifists and religious still. Stap! Although pacifists might be able to force... I don't think they can force peace from war. Only a Cold War, yeah. Now get the hell out of our galaxy. Crunched. Alright, good. Now the Ark here can get back to making this a thing. So it looks like the buildings are built on the Ark. That's good. They travel with us. Apparently we could use some specializations on these planets, too. $1,500 is needed for the next level there. Alright, Virgo needs to build a second fleet, because we are definitely not in a position... 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. That'll be a decent fleet. They've got a full fleet over here, is this? Yeah, 7 and then another 2. And I can't... The Ark can't leave. That's the problem. The Ark's going to get destroyed. Alright, we can finally... Ugh. Man, their manpower, the Vodyani manpower, is such a huge problem. That's why having these guys help you out with manpower seems like a decent thing to do. I don't know what the brainwash option was. I haven't seen that yet. Now, who the hell is this Shargon, and why is he taking everybody's stuff? They're my friends. So what kind of laws might we want? Make love, not war, doesn't help us. Ooh. Ooh. That's not bad. That'll help us the most. I mean, we're not getting a ton of essence anymore, but since expanding isn't super necessary at the moment. Ah! Ha 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 ha! We will absorb the essence of our enemies. That's how we will work. Huh. I don't think we're going to have any hope of making that happen. A ground battle at Rukbat. Let's see. I think drafting would be bad, actually. Wait a minute. Oh, the defender is on the left in this case. Tactical surrender. Abandon the system, but leave elements to take place. Make it easier. I think that'll still get our Ark destroyed, but is it worth trying out? Defending troops' health increased. Ugh. I'm going to try tactical surrender and see what happens. If that means our arc gets to retreat, that would be ideal. Oh, no, they raised it. They didn't destroy it. I can't detach the arc. Because I would like to take that arc and put it in Menace. At least then we can get that working as a production area. Boiler room. Bonus dust? Or bonus happiness? Let's take the dust. We need to build stuff. So the tactical retreat didn't appear to help. Well, it would have, maybe, if they had attempted to take the system, but because they raised it, it didn't do anything. Can we get our hero on this stupid ship yet? Nope. Still 2 away. Ah, now we can suck these guys up because they... no, I don't know why we can't do that. But we can. Let's try tactical surrender again and see if they choose to take it. No. They still haven't done anything. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but we just did it by accident anyway. Alright. That's the beginning of another fleet. This fleet is at the latest designs now. And we just need one more turn for our hero to join us. And then if we bring both of those fleets to bear on Rookbat, we might be able to save it. I don't think we have the time, but maybe. Let's just keep tactically surrendering and see what happens. I mean, there's nothing for you to take there. There's nothing left. Why doesn't he just conquer it? We have tons of money. I'd like to use it to speed things up here at the capital. Interplanetary, that's just not helpful. Keep tactically surrendering. They've captured it. They'll suffer a decreasing penalty corresponding to the system's ownership, blah, blah, blah. Does the Ark get away or not? It did not. There's now a damaged or destroyed Ark there. A wrecked Ark. But that means we might be able to get the Ark back. I don't think we'll get the population back, or maybe we'll get something back. I don't know how it works. Alright. So... next up, we can finally put our hero out. This is the guy, right? Yeah, he's the Guardian. And we might pull this hero out of duty defending the capital and governing it, and instead have him do some military situations here. What can he bring to the deal? 20% shield capacity. Plus 10% fleet health. Refill rate, that doesn't help us at all. Energy weapon damage on fleet. That's okay. Let's take the shield capacity. And we'll make sure he's got all the latest and greatest. And we'll make him a close range, kill 'em all kind of guy. Let's use the beams. And for him, we need that. And let's see, energy damage increase. Huh. Maybe we use that and give him all beams. Sure. Why not? Make him a force to be reckoned with. So 219, if we pop this guy in here, that's an extra 4 times 4, 16. It's not a huge amount, but it'll speed things up a little bit. We want that military behemoth on the front lines. Alright, we gathered the stuff, and we made the dust, and we got the free thing. Ooh, sim camp. Plus 0.1 production per manpower. Oh, that's interesting. Positron. We got a little fleet guy? Okay. I don't think he's that great. So we'll send him over here. He'll help with them. Now, did we have a dedicated... I think we have not yet unlocked the sieging thing. We did unlock the sieging thing. So we need to make sure our saber has that sieging thing on it. Oh, good. We unlocked all the cool shit. More defense. And then here we want to do this. Boom and boom. Now, our lancers will be decent siege engines when we're sieging planets. And what about... Or sorry, that's sabers. Now, what about our lancers? Did we unlock that yet? No, we're in the process of unlocking that now. So, the next fleet that goes over there will be much, much stronger. This is our ecologist guy. He's our military fighty fight guy. Let's increase the fleet health as well. We've got one in every direction. So this fleet has to stay here for another 3 turns, and then we upgrade it, and then we send it off to fight. Meanwhile, Ziyu is still taking siege damage very, very slowly, but it's happening. This system is ready for one more population point. And then, let's see. Some kind of defenses over here wouldn't be out of line. In fact, all 3 defenses would be pretty useful. I think that's a good play. Hello, Gone Crazy. How are you? Thank you for that. Yeah. This is the system over here that we're, you know, Vernon we are kicked out of. Vernon. But at least... if they come through here, I want to make Circerni to be truly, truly outrageous. I mean, able to defend itself. So now I've upgraded the arc so it can't be attacked in space. That means they'll have to fight us on the ground, and we'll get 3 improvements, which all make that better. And then we'll get some more food, because our manpower refilling is super slow. Super slow. We could get all the new ships that we want if we can't put men in them, or in this case, weird alien things. Like, look, this is 17% per turn. We're trying to refill this. We can't. We can't even. We're. All right. Find me more food-based upgrades. I need it in every planet. Although there's not really any. They don't get planetary specializations. I just noticed that. Huh. That's interesting. That makes things a little bit harder still. Shield reloading each phase. What is all this here? Health, dodge probability. Good stuff, but in the end, we'll come back to that when we're... I mean, we really need to find out where did we have... So that's the next hull. Then we unlock better behemoths. Yeah, new ship designs. And we then want to move on to increase in CP. And that's where we'll stop for now. Oh, crap, they're coming for us. Look at this. Church and state. Science or influence increase? I think we'll take the science. I don't know how much Circini is making right now. All right, you asked for it. Let's see. We've got mostly energy here. We've got a very subtle advantage. They are lots of projectile. Few beam. We have a decent amount of projectile defense, specifically in the saber. That's where it matters, huh? I don't know if they got upgraded, though. Damn, I don't think they did. All right. So here we need to look at the advanced set. We know that our ships are generally better at long range. Yeah, that's probably good. Power to shields gives us long and medium. Revive and rebuild, though, would give us long and short. But I think we need the extra defense here. All right. He has Get Lucky, Barrage Fire, and Powered Shields. All right, let's see what happens. Cross your fingers. Ah, we wiped them all out! We only lost our saber. Brilliant. We'll build a brand new saber to the top of the queue to replace it. And then they have to sit here for a while they repair, but hey, that's not terrible. Or we take this to them. We take this advantage and we head in there with an extra lancer. It wouldn't be as strong. And some of our guys would be pretty weak, but we knocked out their biggest fleet. I think we wait at least a turn while this repairs. Maybe 2 turns. Let's just get enough turns to build this Lancer, and then we'll send in the fleet at its strongest capacity. Because we wiped out that whole thing. It's gone. That means maybe their hero. I didn't see if they had a hero there. We're at war! Are you kidding me? No! You're not gonna get me to...
Feel free to anger us. Feel free also to...
Feel free also to go yourself. Hello, Solar Emperor. I'm probably going to keep playing this game tomorrow. We're coming up on 4 o'clock, though, so I think we're going to call it real soon. We're going to make our triumphant return to Rookbat, hopefully, and then we'll find out what goes on from there, and then we'll call it for the day. I'm not going to be able to pay to upgrade this anytime soon. Maybe in 2 more turns, but probably not. let's change his ship out so that instead of having probes, it's going to be better at sieging. Or energy damage, huh? No, let's keep it better at sieging. Or repairing itself. Repair ship after battle. Let's leave it with the sieging. Because in order to take Rukbat back, I think I need to siege it down. So he decided that ZU is probably not that big of a priority for him because it's some crappy little fleet there, but it's getting bigger. I'm sending one of my, like, I found an abandoned ship that I'm sending over there. Alright, here's the upgrade we were waiting for. So now, my Lancers have more slots. And what are we going to put on them? More missiles, maybe. Yeah, why not? And then in defense, we give them better protection against projectiles because we know that the enemy was using a lot of projectiles. And on attack, we give them more manpower. Siege is good, but let's give them more manpower. Alright, and I'd love to pay to heal it up right now. It's still very expensive. Let's wait 2 more turns, add the saber to it. There don't have any enemy fleets here. They're just Cold War fleets. Maybe I can go to peace with those other guys down there. The Unfallen.
The Unfallen greet you in the hopes that your goal is greater harmony.
Well, then how about we force you to peace? Because that's what we can do for some reason. Because we have the pacifists.
And this is the sort of reason why.
But the song is tempered by the concept that peace was forced upon us. Well, maybe I can get the Lumeris to go to peace too. Maybe she doesn't want to be at war.
Are you back as friend or foe?
Oh God. From battles.
Are you just lonely?
How about a truce where we give you some stuff? I don't know what we need to give you.
We do have other things to take care of.
We couldn't find terms that are equitable for both parties, so yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Luckily, she hasn't pursued any actual attacks on us. Vernon she hasn't even colonized either. It's a Dyson sphere system? Huh. That's going to take a long time to get there, but I want it to. Go and leech their stuff. Alright, 1 more turn, and then we send the fleet in. And we gained a new hero, huh? Counselor, Empire-wide resources as well as diplomacy, support modules with limited weapons. More oriented towards defense. Well, Militarist is one that we don't have yet. We'll make this into a 2nd fleet commander. Shield and bonus damage. Actually, we need to inspect her again and improve her ship. But not until after... Yes, we can repair. Whew. Just in time. This ship is ready, and we're sending it in. Hell, we'll even send this ship in. This fleet in, even though it's unfinished. It's better than nothing. We'll have a 2nd fleet to follow up the 1st, in case we need to finish them off. Alright, or maybe I send the 2nd fleet over to ZU and help defend that. We'll see what is in Rukbat, and then from there I'll decide. Oh! Uh-oh. Well, that happened. I guess we gotta send this back. They're coming to us. That event is over. This is the hero that's on our system, right? Yes, assignment is Quarus. Bonus dust on system so we can build things faster. Alright. Caesirni is defending itself with those... It's got now 2 strong defensive abilities. Let's keep making it happy. Make it happier. Oh, and we've got a ground battle that took here. We can now explore it and find out what happened. That's interesting. Now, I think we want to increase... Do we have the food to make a 3rd population in that arc? Oh, man, I'm very... I don't know, guys. They have what seemed like 2 behemoths coming? Or at least 1? Is that a behemoth? Yeah, I think that is. Battle at Virgo. Oh, we never upgraded Virgo. So the Fargan Arc is defending itself. Well, we'll upgrade it after this if we can afford it. Alright, we shut out 2 of them, but the Arc can't be allowed to be attacked again. Oh, we can't afford to upgrade it! Crap! So it does not have the bonus that prevents it from being attacked in space. That's a problem. That's a big... The behemoth is done! I don't think it can make it there in time, though. The Ark is going to be destroyed before it can make it. 2 turns. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Go, behemoth, go! It's definitely got better stats than their behemoth by quite a bit. Oh, man, everybody's going to make it their next turn. Holy crap. Oh, but he still triggered the attack before. Now, he triggered it with the 2 guys that were there before, not the new arrivals, and so we're still going to beat him up. The Ark survived. The Ark gained experience. And now his behemoth is attacking my fleet, which is apparently stronger than my behemoth. I think revive and rebuild might be our most balanced attack strategy. Oh, we beat him without even taking any losses. Fantastic. Now, I haven't actually looked at it recently. I should really take a look at my options. Post-op analysis is a great one to have if you know you're going to win easily. Gives you some extra experience. Grim recycling. Team spirit. Increase to morale effect on fleet. That's for a big fleet. Smart survivors. Grim recycling. I don't know what else I want. I don't think I've ever used hull plating absorption, because we have a lot of long-range stuff. Maybe barrage fire and grim recycling. Alright. So, the question is, I think we send our behemoth, which has not yet been tested in combat, out on its own, and the other fleet's going to stay back and heal up a couple of turns. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we keep it here and we attack with it. No, he left! You can't just leave! Come back! So this is going to be a problem. Unless we send something over here. How about that new fleet? It's not very big. But what is this? Is this just... I can't tell. Oh, it's an attack ship. Huh. Well, who's fast? Our behemoth is actually faster than other ships, and it's going to get there well before this guy. So we'll deal with it that way. We'll repair these guys so that none of them get destroyed in the upcoming attack. Now we've got a second fleet. Okay. I just want to get back to Rukbat. That's all. And he's about to run into a world of hurt here. He's got to be drained by losing all these guys. Let's use our secondary fleet to attack this guy. And hope. Yeah, I think we got it. Barrage fire. Most of this is long range, right? Yeah. An extra 6% damage, I guess. Boom! Oh, I lost my saber. Damn. Alright, we'll build one new saber. And send the main fleet with its fully operational battle stations. Now we gotta kill this tiny little guy. He's probably gonna run away. Hello, Javiso Gaming. How are you? Oh, he didn't run away. He instead gave some experience to our mighty behemoth. Alright, so now we'll send this guy back. Or we'll send him over here. Apparently, somehow he snuck through and is attacking Cersini. Alright. This just goes to show how important it is to leave a fleet behind that's on defense. Like, this particular guard action prevents ships from flying through your territory without stopping for a turn. And where are we here? They still have some manpower. We're going to capture ZU soon, I think. Alright, we've got a new hull design, and our behemoths now are ×4 multipliers on behemoths. I don't know if that's something I have to upgrade, because that means they represent 10 command points, and their modules are ×4. When you add a module, 4 modules will actually be equipped, so the power and cost is multiplied by the same amount. 544 is still 544, so I guess I don't have to upgrade it. Yeah, it's up to date. Alright, send the behemoth that way. And why is it saying there's some kind of thing I have to do here? Brainwash a new minor civilization to learn more about the galaxy. I don't know that that's even going to happen. Oh, there's one more enemy fleet coming, but we're almost to Rukbat. Next turn, we're getting to it. And we're wiping out the enemy in Cersini. Ah, through... Okay, here we go. Make the minor civilization your ally and earn their faction trait. Behemoth Awe. Ooh, 40. That's kind of cool. Let's see if that occurs immediately. No! Go away! So 33 would get increased significantly. Let's find out. Boom. Yep, it bumped way up. And we get systemic oratory. A nice new system improvement. Shiny. No, I'm trying to click on this system. Just attack this little bastard. Kill him. Yes, he should have run away bravely, but he did not. So do I leave my behemoth? I think I send my behemoth over here and see if we can't figure out where we might get more. And I think we also switch over to species stability and get a lot more of this essence, now that we're basically sitting in a situation where we can get more arcs. And it looks like we can afford to get both of these laws on at the same time, and that should help us a lot. Okay. They're going to lose almost all of their defense. I mean, we could attack right now and do a better job. Let's see. We have never upgraded our land army, and this is the first time when it might be relevant. We don't have the manpower to modify it. Ugh. Manpower is such a dick right now. I can't even increase this without... Nope. Oh, that's the one that costs manpower, so I can do this. And that will help a little bit. Let's just spend a turn really killing them. Now they're at 10 manpower. There's no way they resist me. I am irresistible. With a level 5 or higher hero, explore the Ugaro system. Locus of Lies. This is where we think the tabernacle is, maybe. To bring order back to that which the infidel damage, we must break open the secrets of the tabernacle in any way we can. Where's the Ugaro system? Or bring the Ugaro system under your control. I don't see an Ugaro system, but I guess it's going to be kind of close. And hopefully it's good. But you know, I don't have to keep it, I guess, right? If I don't like it, I can just move the arc somewhere else. I think we need the River of Holy Vigor, though. Show this location. What? What? I have to do that? That's my faction? Oh my god. I'm glad I didn't say take over. All I have to do is explore it. Jesus. Alright, now this one is part of a fleet. So let's give it the rightful ability. Bonus damage. Streaming World of Warcraft. Man, I haven't played World of Warcraft in a long time, but I don't think I have a plan to either. Presumably you're talking about the new expansion that's coming out soon. Or is it out now? Let's keep the hero ship very versatile. That's kind of cool. Attack me. I don't think we want that on the hero ship, though. We'll give it bonus beam damage, and then we'll give it some extra movement, and even a little bit of siege capability here. But no, I'm not a huge fan of MMOs in general. Oh, what is that? This planet can be colonized by your empire. It's mining probe. Oh, it's got a mining probe there. I see. Alright, this is the turn where we invade them and take their stuff. I don't think we need to do preemptive bombing, but you know what? I don't think I care, because the Ark isn't going to be damaged by this, I hope. We killed one of their population, which is fine, because we don't want it. So we can't occupy it, because we're the Vodyani. You will hunt the system and its inhabitants. The system's manpower will be reset to 50% its maximum. Your military fleets orbiting the system will lose all remaining movement points, and we will gain essence and some other stuff. We don't want that, though. We want to raise it so that we can rebuild the Ark that's here. But it's minus 15 on happiness to us, huh? Even though that's how the Vodyani work. They're at 45%. Let's see if that is actually the case. Turn into a ruined wasteland. You cannot colonize it until the process is over, but any other empire can take it. But we can rebuild the Ark. It will take 2 turns. And what is this? High gravity. We didn't have that last time, I don't think. Planet was lost to a Vodyani invasion. Colonizing the system will restore the planet and its remaining population to you. But that's not how we want it. They will be gone in 4 turns. It does appear that our people are unhappy about razing those systems to the ground. So let's try and fix that at least a little bit. We don't want it to drop any lower. Alright. We're almost ready to build another arc, which I think we will use down in the Varen system. But, for now, that will be the end here. We reached turn 110 of 450. We managed to recapture, basically, our system, and we're currently sieging down one of the enemy systems. I mean, could we even invade this turn? I can't tell. It won't tell me. Because the Unfallen is in my way. Oh, no, it wasn't an Unfallen. It was a transport? Now I could invade it. And I would invade it with not very good odds. I've only got 85 manpower here because these are scout ships. Ah, but we do have some enemies in this system. And by have, I mean not anymore. Alright, so we're turning the war back in our favor. How does it look on the map here? It's pretty much exactly balanced. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. But we're going to push it back towards them as soon as we take ZU, I think. And these ships will fall too in the next attack. I hope. I don't really want to attack this thing. In fact, can I? Prevent you from attacking the enemy. But if I come over here with an arc and, like, can I not actually do anything to it because the Unfallen are there? I don't know. I guess we'll find out next time on the Vodyani something. Boom. Saved. Alright, guys. I'll be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Time yet again. Have a good one.